A little bit older, so I'll be different.
Hello.
Coach, this is Mahbub Rahman from KTV. And the question to you is that there is a speculation in the Congress Cricket Federation that you might face challenges dealing with the senior campaign. So do you also think the same?
No, not at all. I have spoken to all the seniors already. I don't think everybody's focus is one thing. It's team is number one. If everyone pulling towards the team doing well, even my last time is I didn't have any challenges with any of the players. My challenge is getting everybody's focus towards the team focus. So I don't think that's going to be a challenge.
Yes, sir.
If you look back your past spell, that particular time, Bangladesh has become one of the good Korea side. Back in the 2015 Korean World Cup and in the Champions Trophy, Bangladesh team did very well. Now another World Cup coming, and Bangladesh is the best according to the form in ODIs. So in that particular time, in 15 and 17, you might make Bangladesh a team who is playing the ODI quarterfinals, Champions Trophy semi-finals. The subcontinent will arrange another World Cup. You are the coach and you know the names of the players. So are you expecting something better than the 15 and 17?
I think the same question we were asking with different words. As I said, let's see. It's all depend on, how our form is and the players, how the senior players and the main players, their fitness and form. And then, we're still not number one team in the world. It's any other format. So I can't go and say that we're going to do something amazing, but we are trying. Our aim is to do really well, and then advantage is that we are playing in subcontinent.
Sir, some news came.
Introduce yourself, please.
I am Afshan Piyal from Allrounder PD. Some news came to the media in the very last year of your first phase that the relationship between you and the senior cricketers wasn't so well. And after quitting Bangladesh cricket, you appointed as a head coach of Sri Lanka. Then the rivalry between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka started. Now those things are so many heated today. The rivalry between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh.
Question.
And there are some incidents too in the Nidhash, in the Tri-Nation also. Do you think those incidents can put you some troubles to cope up with cricketers and in the dressing room?
Not really at all. I actually enjoy that because that is one thing that I actually drill into the players when I was coaching Bangladesh, to stand up to any opposition and play with a lot of passion. And when they're showing their passion, I really enjoy that. And I was really proud inside, although I was in the other dressing room, that the way they played the Nidas Trophy and even the Asia Cup after that. So, and if your first question is rubbish, there's no tension with any of the players with me. So I really, to be honest, actually as a coach, I was very proud of them.
Chandika, Bilal Shah from sportsmatch.com. Last time he visited, Taskin was the star youngster. Now he's like a bowler. He can be different. You got like one of his skill about the Taskin. You got the team, you can generate any kind of team composition. So in the World Cup, it will be a great test as a basic. You should just see now. In the World Cup, Taskin, there will be a lot of bowler who can dominate two oppositions. It will be a good boost up to go in front in the World Cup.
Yeah, not only those two, maybe there's other bowlers. So I need to find out. I'm just come here. I haven't seen some of them. And what I'm hearing is there's a lot of talent. So let's see.
Mahfuz.
I have to, first I'd like to say that very warm welcome back, and this is Mahfuz Alam from T Sports. But I want to know, during the first chapter, the scenario of ODI cricket was totally changed, but in other two formats like Test and T20, Bangladesh is still suffering. So what do you think, how much time do you need to change those two formats, and what are the supports that you need from Bangladesh cricket to change those two formats?
I think it's the Test cricket they did well. Even they won one game in New Zealand, and then Test cricket we did well at home. So I think it's Test cricket is be competitive. The T20 cricket, of course, we need to find our way of playing rather than following the teams that are doing well, because we are not them. We need our strength. We have our strength. We need to find our game plan is suited to our strength. So that's one of the challenges that I really looking forward to working with the team. The one-day cricket. I mean, if you think about history of Bangladesh cricket, I remember in the 90s, like the Dhaka Premier League is 50-over cricket. So everyone, like even 70s, what I'm hearing is they played 50-over cricket. They never played 4-day cricket. So we know as a nation how to play 50-over cricket. And so now lately, that this gentleman asked that a lot of fast bowlers coming through. Our systems are much better, producing different type of players. Like I remember when I came first, it's all the spinners are dominating. Now it's everyone talking about fast bowlers. So I'm just really excited to see those talents. And then, I think it's other two format also we start to do well very soon.
Any discussion with David Moore, because he's working with the cricket programming right now, and you also work with Mr. David Moore. So is there a special plan that you already talked or discussed with David Moore regarding these two formats to change the scenario?
Not yet, no. He's probably studying the system, like he just 2 weeks into the job, and I'm only 2 days. So we will have those discussions after the England series or in between England series and Ireland series, or just after that, and then we'll come up with some suggestion to the board and see what we can do.
Last 3 questions.
To welcome back, and I'm working in TV. Do you think ODI team, your most experienced as a master, do you have any plan for him?
For election?
No.
I don't know. I think he's not playing anymore, isn't it? Okay.
Hi, this is Papi from Daman Singapore. My question is, before your last lecture, you were appearing to be president. You were questioned Sakibullah Hasan commitment to team and country. Now he is the captain of the Test and T20 side. So how hard it will be to work with someone who is not committed to the team and country?
That's the news to me. You said that he's not committed or something, is it? According to that, so I don't think I never heard that, or I never felt that way.
Last question.
Coach, this is Shahad from in your first stage, you prefer all speed at especially in test to go forward. But that proved Bangladesh team success, but that proved just not just temporary success. What will be your this time? What will be your plan to go long-term development for in test particularly?
What's your question? I didn't get it.
You prefer spinners more than the pacers. Even against Scotland, Australia, decided to play spinning tracks.
Previously, we were playing on spin-friendly tracks when you were here last time.
Okay.
How do you see that?
Okay, what is home advantage?
Like in a way, you have no pacers who can go. What doing with it?
I haven't seen them, so we'll see. So I'm asking you, what's the home advantage? When we go to New Zealand, what sort of wicket we get? What Australia or England do when we go there? What India doing at home? Yeah?
That's okay, but
That's okay, then what's your question?
in long-term development, I'm talking about like we have to play overseas as well. So
Yes, so overseas we try to manage with what we have. If you don't have missiles, how do you fight? You have to fight guerrilla war, isn't it? Let them come home and with little guns. If we don't have ammunition, we can't do it. All we can do is probably develop those players. So eventually we have enough. Like I think you can't say that like in South Africa they did well. In New Zealand they did well. So once we get as we discuss here that there's some of the fast bowlers coming through the system. I remember Eberdad went my first series to New Zealand as a development player, and him and Shanto, and they were now doing well. So it takes time. I'm not agreeing what you first said that because every country do the same thing. If they, you need to take the home advantage. We play to our strength when we come here.
Thank you.